entrepreneurs, welcome to another oracle reading for today. I'm excited to see what comes up for you if you're on the spiritual path and you are running a business, or you have a product or a service that you're excited to get out there, or you've just had a business out for a while and you want to make it more 5D. You are in the right place. I am all about serving soul-aligned entrepreneurs, and I've been an entrepreneur since I was 16. I started my first company as a math tutor, and I was helping other teenagers actually who had dropped out of school to go have babies, for example, come back and study to pass their diploma exams. And that is really how I started my entrepreneurial journey. And I did it from a place of love, and I'm still teaching to this day in my Soulpreneur Institute. And I want to make sure that everyone that comes into contact with me knows that if you have a dream, if you have a gift, if you have a talent, then God made you that way for a reason. And if you have a message you want to spread, or if you have something that you're so passionate about, that you can definitely build wealth off of that and commit yourself to it. And it might seem a little scary at first, but you know, it's a journey. It's not an easy journey, but it's a journey, and it'll get closer and closer. It'll get you closer and closer and closer to yourself. And so I want to start this reading by this card right here, gratitude, because this card specifically talks about where have you been and where have you come to? Because I feel like you are in a place right now where it's so juicy, right? Like you've done certain things, you've planted seeds, you've put yourself out there, and you're actually in a place where you're about to receive a lot of recognition. Now, maybe you've been waiting a long time to receive this recognition, and so it feels a little bit weird, but you're in a stage of contemplation right now. And the stage of contemplation is asking for you to be in gratitude while you're waiting for how far you've actually come. Because for those of you guys who are watching this, you haven't just put out one seed and thought, okay, I'm just gonna wait on this one seed and see if it ever bears fruit. No, like you've put out a lot. And I see that some of you guys have even put out feelers in many different ways, and you're just kind of waiting to see what pops, what sprouts. And part of what you've put out, maybe not all of it, but part of what you put out really has a lot of potential. And you're gonna be recognized for this. Someone's gonna notice you, and you're gonna start feeling like, okay, you're not doing this in vain. I just pulled the miracle card and I just got chills. So I feel like a big miracle is about to come for you. And this miracle is gonna involve recognition. And I actually feel like you already know this, you sense this, you have a feeling about what's coming, and you can see it in your mind's eye. I feel like some of you guys can see the potential of what's coming in your dreams. I think some of you guys get visions and downloads in your daily life. I think some of you guys see things in your meditations. But if you were to be the one that was holding the crystal ball, the question is, what would you see, right? Because you have the ability to feel into the future without actually needing your physical reality to prove it to you. And right now, you're being guided to trust that miracles are actually here for you now. And you've been waiting a long time for these miracles to happen because you've been on this journey and you've had to develop a ton of trust. If you're somebody that has been doing what you're doing for a while, for those of you guys watching, I really feel like who I'm speaking to here are people that have been on and off doing what you're doing for a while. And it's like you don't necessarily realize how your journey has been shaping your future, because maybe you just think that, okay, I put stuff out, it's not working, I gotta let it go. And then you put something else out and you're like, it's not working, I gotta let it go. But in this not working and in this letting go, you've actually been refining yourself and feeling into the parts of you that are really sacred, and you're feeling into where that sacredness lies for you and where your highest degree of potency is. And so this is your guidance, is to be gentle with yourself, because there are so many blessings that are coming your way that you're going to be in awe. You're gonna start remembering like, oh yeah, I did pray about this, and then I let it go because I didn't see anything happening. I kind of just had to surrender or even give up. But it's in that giving up, in that letting go, that these blessings are able to come in. And you just have to be really soft with yourself and have some compassion for yourself. What I'm seeing here is that you broke free from a way of living that wasn't actually it wasn't bringing you any happiness, and you went into a period of solitude. And in this period of solitude is where you found your gifts. And even though the world hasn't necessarily validated them yet, I feel like they're going to very soon. So this is sort of a message for you to start paying attention to the micro miracles that are taking place in your life and the visions that are actually coming through in your imagination and your dream state and through your meditations. You want to spend this time re-energizing your body, getting some exercise, getting enough sleep, and just remembering that you are an innocent child of God. And because of your purity and your innocence, you will be rewarded, okay? Be aware of how maybe other people have projected, I feel like other people have projected onto you somebody that you're not. And you're meant to be aware of who you are and who you're not before you get this recognition. And then when you do that, then a communication is going to come in and it's going to make you realize that you are on the right path. All right. So I'm excited for you. Please share all the wonderful miracles that come through for you in the coming weeks. I feel like this is going to be a really potent time for you to start remembering who you are and just being grateful for who you are, being grateful for what you have, and realizing that you are on a beautiful journey here and you are remembering the depths of you through this entrepreneurial process. Okay, so enjoy. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching and take care.